Hello ladies and gentlemen, Jonesy here again, bringing you another Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer build video. Today we have landed upon the Krogan Vanguard, and the Krogan Vanguard is a character you either do exceptionally well with, or you don't and you have to compensate. Since I'm in the latter, because I'm not really that great with melee-oriented characters, we're gonna go and be a little bit more sustainy on the battlefield, but we're sacrificing a bit of melee damage. You'll see what I mean. In charge, we are taking Radius at rank 4 because we're gonna use charge as an AoE stagger when we go in. We're not using charge for the damage. We're gonna melee people to death. So having that charge being in an AoE stagger will help you. It'll give you like one free hit. At rank 5, we are going for weapons and melee, not for gun damage bonus. We're not going to be shooting that much, but for the melee damage bonus that we get for 3 seconds after charging. At rank 6, go for Shock Trooper, which means that our charge will be off cooldown in about 4 seconds, which is great for our combo. Our combo will be the following: charge in, melee, then you Nova, then you melee again, and then you charge a second time, and hopefully if you charge the second time, they will still be under the effects of the of the Nova primer. Sorry. You can go for Bastion, but I find that if you're going for Bastion, you're kind of missing out on the combo because the 4 seconds is really needed. If you're not taking it, it's gonna take 6 seconds for charge to actually, well, recharge. In Fortify, we are going with Protection at rank 4. We don't need the mobility because charge will be our mobility tool. In rank 5, go for Power Armor so that we get more melee damage. And in rank 6, I go for Explosive Purge for the off chance that my Nova is still on cooldown and I find myself surrounded by the enemy. I can still use Explosive Purge. It stuns the enemies and also primes them for detonation, so I can actually charge after I stun them. Don't go for immovable or unmovable defense because we're going to be charging everywhere. We're going to be meleeing everything. We're always going to be on foot. We will probably never be in cover. So it's not really that great to have that. For Nova, this is going to be kind of a damagey build. Go for damage and force at rank 4. You don't need radius. It's already 5 meters. So go for damage and force. For rank 5, go for anti-armor because in 45's rank 6, Explosive Purge already does additional damage to shields. You don't really need to have an additional damage against shields. Just go for armor because as the Krogan Vanguard, you are a little bit weak versus armored targets. Especially Fiends. Do not charge Fiends. For the love of God, stay away from Fiends. They will insta-kill you. Everything else is a bit fair game. So just take anti-armor. The Berserkers will go down faster, the Nullifiers will go down faster, etc, etc. For rank 6, we're going for Seismic Nova to give us a little bit more crowd control in the battlefield. And with Seismic Nova, they also become primed for combo detonations. As I said, the second time you're charging, you preferably want to be detonating the primer of Nova. In Apex training, I just have the 1, because I had 1 more point left, basically. And in Rage, this is where we actually kind of reduce the melee damage to go for a little bit more sustain. So at rank 4, we're still going for melee, because we don't need the extra shields and health. But at rank 5, instead of going for martial arts, we're going for regeneration. You can go for martial arts if you're really good with the Krogan Vanguard. You can take this. I find myself to be dying a lot when I'm using the Krogan Vanguard, so regeneration really helps me out. If you're dying a lot with the Krogan Vanguard, I would recommend regeneration. If not, go for martial arts. In rank 6, we're going for Berserker just to give us some more melee damage, and it requires 1 less kill to get into Rage. Also, regeneration also only kicks in when you're enraged. Inspirational, you can go for that, but as the Krogan Vanguard, you're gonna be all over the place. You'll be roaming around, taking out the trash, so you'll probably never be around your allies for them to benefit from inspirational. So just go for Berserker. For the weapons, I'm using the scatter shot. You can use any shotgun or pistol you so desire, as long as you slap a melee optimizer on it. You don't need any of those other things. I just have the shotgun barrel for that little bit extra damage in the off chance that I do shoot. Sometimes it staggers opponents, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends. And for the equipment, I always say that your equipment should reflect the primary method of damage dealing should be. So as we're doing melee, we're going for the Juggernaut Shield. And that's about it, guys. So let's check out the Krogan Vanguard in a gold match. Let's go.
Let's do it. Headed your way. reinforcements.
Well done.
Find artifact artifacts and return to the drop point. Marking first location on your HUD. Artifact recovered. I'm reading a flatline. Teammate injured. Squad member down. Shield up. Teammate injured. Got the drop. Almost done. Artifact is secure. Squad member down. I'm reading a flatline. Appreciate it. Get your cover. Last drop received. All artifacts secured. Flatline. Low on ammo. Shields are out. Relay. Go get him. Low on ammo. All clear for now. Hostiles en route. Got a destroyer. blow you. Sources say key data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that data.
Right away.
Get to the extraction zone. I'm reading a flatline. I'm reading a flatline. Teammate injured.
What in the fuck was that?
Appreciate it. It's down. Squad member down. Squad member down.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Took a hit, but we hit back harder.